are always fucking wrong. It only mentioned the Michael Conahan, and it said that he got 28 years. Well, I mean, they didn't even get that part of the fucking story right.
No.
But nonetheless, so I mean, nothing's right. But yeah, so the whole thing when the video sort of started, um, he was coming out during the court proceedings, and this woman comes up to him in front of all the media and started yelling and fucking screaming at him, saying, "My fucking kid is dead because of you." What happened was her son was pulled over for. He was 16 years old and was pulled over for running a stop sign, and this judge threw the book at him and sentenced him to all these years in youth and federal prison time. And the kid ended up committing suicide.
Of course.
Because he wasn't a criminal. He's not meant and designed to go to prison, and he's just a kid, and so he killed himself. And that's
what are you
the video
bribing a judge with? Like, don't they make insane money already?
Yeah, but once you make a lot of money, your only goal is to make more money.
Like, what is it that you're convincing a judge? How much do judges make? In Canada, 86,000 a year. Well, that's decent.
Yeah.
Let's see here. U.S. court judge. Low is 200,000 a year. So you're already making 200,000 a year. What the fuck is someone bribing you with? They must have dirty pictures of you with a niece or something to get you to do this shit. I bet it happens all the time. I would argue these guys are just the ones who got caught. I could imagine people go to judges all the time for either leniency or the other. Like people must be bugging judges all the time to change decisions and do shit like this. I bet you 1 in 3 judges has to make these decisions every day. I guarantee.
Yeah, I'd have to assume so.
They're probably constantly being bugged by people, mob people and stuff. But really, you're already making 200,000. Like, how? You must just be sadistic and just hate kids or something to even agree to something like that.
You'd have to. Like, there's just no reason whatsoever why you'd be sitting there going, "Oh, this is a 10-year-old kid who doesn't like his fucking principal. Perfect. We're gonna go to put you in jail for fucking 3 years."
I'm all for it. I'm all for stronger sentences. I think sentences are pathetic, especially in Canada, but not the kids and not unjustly.
No, do it for an actual crime, like something real.
And if you're a judge who's breaking the law, like, I think whatever a normal person would get, you should have to get like 3 times. Like,
I was just thinking at least triple. Yeah.
Like, you're the one person on earth who literally should know better
than anybody. Yeah, exactly.
And you're appointed because you've been such a stellar lawyer and shit. You've been such a awesome officer of the court that you get the honor of being a judge, and then you just go and fucking dishonor that by being a freaky deaky dude. I think you should be that's just. It's like prison guards in female prisons who take advantage of them and shit.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Just fuck. I get mad when people mess with kids.
I fully agree.
Especially if a 16-year-old dude, he's probably a good kid. Scared, so scared he has to kill himself. Like, how fucking terrified do you have to be that you think killing yourself is a better alternative?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's fucked.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Now, on the lighter side, I don't have the news thing in front of me, but there's a guy very recently who was charged with he was still he was only in prison for being held until he goes to court, but he was been charged with having sex with a 10-month-old baby.
What? And
broke its ribs and something else during the act. So he got caught, and apparently it's basically an open shut fucking case. But after this guy went into fucking prison, just after he got in there, he was fucking killed by week 1.
Well, yeah, of course.
Got fucked over by everybody in prison who knew about this guy coming in.
That, I think, is just justice, in my opinion.
Saves a tremendous amount of money, time, hardship, heartache for everybody involved. He got what he deserves. I'm good with that.
I'm not saying prisoners are good. They're not. They're terrible people. That's why they're in prison. But what happens in there, I think, is their fucking business. Really, if you don't like it, don't go there. Don't do crime. If you don't like the way shit goes down in jail, don't do crime. That's the whole point. So if you choose to do crime, then anything beyond that point, that's on you. And I am not helping you.
See, I still like the idea of prison for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. You are doing very hard physical labor.
I don't even think it has to be hard physical. Like, I mean, obviously give them all the shittiest jobs, but if you get one of the cushier ones where you're just picking up garbage on the highway or something, that's cool too. But they should all be working. I fully agree. They should be working every day. Yeah.
And you don't get paid for it. No, that's your crime. That's your sentence. That's what you do. You don't get paid for it. Fuck you. You don't get paid. You're not there to collect a paycheck. You're there to do time. You fucked up. Therefore, you do time.
I think
the reason why I say such
our labor laws are so fucking the way our labor laws are now written, I think they have to get paid. Now it could be commissary or whatever, you get paid in prison snacks. I don't think they should get cash, but I think you have to pay them legally.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean it has to stay that way.
No. I don't mind them earning prison Smarties or whatever they want. I don't know. I don't mind
that. They should be working so fucking hard, but by the time they're done work, they just want to go home and go to fucking sleep. Or go back to their cell and go to sleep. That's it. You're not going to see people fucking riding. You're not going to see people because they're going to be too tired.
Yeah.
There's no time to ride. I'm fucking exhausted. I don't have time to be fucking riding. I don't have time to be stabbing a guy because he called me a goof. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. It's a great idea. It should absolutely. There's no reason why that wouldn't work.
It does work. It's already proven. There's a prison in Arizona where they live in tents. They're like in the middle of the fucking desert, but they basically live in tents on this compound. And all day, every day, all they basically do is go out and dig and fucking smash rocks. And they wear pink jumpsuits.
Yeah, that's a big thing, wearing calming colors and shit.
Well, no, when you talk to the guy who owns the prison, because it's a private-run prison, and the thing with this prison is, he goes, they wear pink because it's demoralizing for most of these guys. It's plain and simple. You're there, you are not there. You do not want to enjoy to be here.
No,
they have
shouldn't.
A 98 or 99% non-return rate. So if you do time in that prison, if you get sent to that prison because you're that much of a piece of shit, you get assigned to that prison, any crime you commit anywhere in the U.S. where you go to jail, you are going back to that jail automatically.
Right.
And they're at like a 98 or 99% success of not people returning.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. Should not enjoy it. It shouldn't be an alternative. There shouldn't be people who want to go there for dental work.
Exactly. Dental work should be a dude with a pair of fucking pliers.
Well, no, I don't want to get into like torture.
There's your dental work. Oh, your tooth hurts? Let me rip it out. The fuck out of here.
Absolutely, fucking work them. Get all the shit we can't do, don't want to do. Get them doing it. Get them out patching potholes and fixing our shit, saving us money. Why do we have municipal workers, the highest paid workers in the world, and like city workers? I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why aren't we?
And they do what? They fuck all the jobs up anyway.
Why don't we have prisoners doing those jobs and for free? And then those guys don't get paid. And then, oh, look, our budget is wide open all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, look, we can afford daycare for everybody. Why? Because we're not providing daycare for fucking criminals.
Oh, yeah, by the way, and if you're in prison, if you think you're going to get the right to vote under our fucking rule, yeah, it's not going to happen.
They're already trying to change that.
You lost the right to fucking vote.
Apparently, our new conservative leader, O'Toole, that's one of his things.
No.
That will never pass. But.
No.
Because you don't lose your citizenship, and every citizen has the right to vote. You don't lose your citizenship by going to jail. So I think
then maybe that's something else then. You lose your citizenship. You are known as a nomad while you're in prison. You have no stature until you leave.
But what happens when you leave then? It's too
then
much.
It's
too complicated.
Just every time when you go up on your file, there's a gap. If you're in prison for 4 years, there's a gap. It just says void.
Well, then they can't collect taxes from you for those 4 years, so that wouldn't work. But then again, and then you get into the thing, a guy broke into my house and raped my daughter, so I killed him. And I go to jail for it. I lose my citizenship, I lose my right to vote.
You're still in jail, yeah.
I was totally
do the crime,
justified.
do the time.
But it's not a crime. The dude's raping my daughter, so I killed him. I'm not going to...
It's still a crime.
Okay, so I'm just going to let him get away with that rape so that I can
never
vote?
say anything of it. I said, but you should accept that fucking charge. I would take that fucking charge and go to jail happy because you'd be treated like a king in there.
Well, no, you don't get treated like anything. You work like a fucking dog until you're too tired to get treated like a king, right?
Yeah, but these people will be less likely to commit the crimes in the first place, knowing it's not some fucking just going to go in there and get a whole bunch of meals and sit around and watch TV all fucking day.
But this isn't a crime. I fucking saved my daughter's life and got thrown in jail for it. Now, I get worked like an animal. I'm too tired to do anything, and I've lost my citizenship forever.
Not forever, just for as long as you're in there.
Okay, so it's a better alternative now is to encourage me to just let my daughter get raped and killed because prison is that bad that I should do that. I should just let my daughter get killed instead of...
Justifiable homicide should exist in Canada. It doesn't, but it should.
See, then this is where it just gets into a big what should, you know?
No problem.
What should
Let's go through a case by case. No problem. I have no problems making that decision. None whatsoever.
It would be a logistical nightmare to go through case by case, unfortunately.
Did somebody break into your home? Yeah, then it doesn't matter. He broke into your home. Done. Justifiable.
See, again, nothing can be absolute like that.
Why? What possible reason do you have to say, well, I had to break into this guy's home? What?
He kidnapped my kid and was holding them in his home. So I broke into his home.
Saving somebody. Completely different.
Oh, see? But now it's completely different. 30 seconds ago, it was absolute. 30 seconds ago, it was absolute. He broke into your house. Absolute cut. You said 30 seconds ago. You're already changing your mind. You see how difficult this would be in court?
And also what I said, case by case. Did I not say that before that? I said case by case.
Yeah, but you said absolute, and then you changed your mind instantly.
Because I didn't think about that one.
So,
which obviously it would have to be.
Yeah, this would be all day, every day. This argument we're having, this would be court. All day, every day, we would be having these arguments.
Case by case.
But every case by case would take you, it would be 9 million years before anything got resolved in this country. You would have 600 cases a day. And then the appeals would be ridiculous. It's impossible. It's a nice thought.
None of that changes what's going on already anyways, but appeals and all that other shit. None of that changes to what's already happening. So that would be a null and void argument.
I'm not saying it changes to what's happening. What's happening is bullshit. But your way just makes it bullshit with a worse punishment at the end.
Still fine with it.
Yeah, you might be fine with it. The rest of the world absolutely wouldn't be. At that point, it's easier to just kill everybody. Why bother with the court cases at all?
That can be discussed.
There are too many opportunities for that kind of shit to get fucked up. Unfortunately. It's a great idea.
Any solution is better than what we're dealing with. Literally.
You would think. But, again, no, not any solution is better. This is one of those statements that you make, but you don't totally believe in.
I don't know. Whatever. Fuck criminals, whatever. Don't care.
Yeah. Well, we got to do something. It would be nice to